Hey guys, you guys gave quite a bit more love and interaction to that first video than I expected. So I thought I'd stop by again today and chat with you some more. Uh, just want to tell you a little bit about myself. 31 years old. Again, got 203 total testosterone. That's the whole point of this series, is to see what I can do to fix it naturally. I was raised in North Idaho. Typical young man experience as far as playing some football, doing some track and field, weightlifting in high school. After that, I spent pretty much the last decade playing video games, eating bad food, occasionally having a health streak here or there with hiking or some dieting. But the reality was, I went from about the 240 to 260 weight that I was in high school, and I've hit over 300 a couple of times now, and it's not boded well for me, I guess you could say. But it is what it is. So here we are, and we're trying to fix things now, but before it's later. I guess you can't really say too late since I'm here already, but trying to fix it now before it's later. So, hi, baby girl. I believe in you. You got this. Go get it. One of my daughters is out here playing. I've got two little girls, a construction business. My wife's got a baking business. And along with the beginning of this health journey, I got back in the gym, of course, and thinking about looking into possibly doing some powerlifting type stuff just as we continue and see where we end up. But for now, I'm really just trying to figure out the family life, my faith, which is really far off, and a new business. So that's where we're at today. Just wanted to respond to a couple of the comments that came in on that first video. We had one from Robert V703. It advised me to take vitamin D supplements, the big ones, and also advising to take zinc because it's so essential to the testosterone production and hormone regulation. And then he's also encouraging me to lift weights 5 times a week and rest hard on my rest days, and encouraging me to limit my stress as much as possible and reduce my body fat, which is pretty much exactly what my plan is. Oh, looks like my battery's dying. Hold on 1 second. All right, got that battery replaced. So in regards to his comments, I will be taking a Omega Mag plus D3 uh, combination pill from a local pharmacy here in the town I grew up in. It is a vitamin D3 at 5,000 IU, 200 milligram magnesium biglycinate, 100 milligrams of omega 3 EPA DHA, and also 50 micrograms of K2. So that covers the vitamin D that he was suggesting. And as far as the zinc he's talking about, I'm also taking a zinc product from Perk, which is 25 milligrams of zinc as elemental. And that's covering those two supplements. But outside of that, the other things he addressed with exercise, I do currently have a 5-day exercise routine going on. So I'm doing a push pull legs with a rest day, followed by an upper lower, and then another rest day. I am attempting to let those rest days be serious rest days. However, at the same time, I am doing a set deadlift every morning of the week in order to essentially trigger a release of testosterone into my bloodstream through that amount of effort. So I'm currently doing a set of 8 reps of 315 every morning of the week. It's not very taxing on me. It's really just to get those juices flowing and release that testosterone into my system. So that's a part of my 7-day routine. As far as reducing my body fat goes, I'm currently working on reverse dieting up to about 5,000 calories. Currently sitting at roughly 4,500, and I've actually kind of plateaued in my bulk. So I'm actually been losing weight the last few days and need to adjust my macros again. I may start a cut sooner than 5,000 calories, but right now the goal has been to reverse diet up to about 5,000 before starting that reverse diet. I'm also really freshly back in the gym, so I'm trying not to send too many mixed signals to my body as far as calorie surplus versus calorie deficit. And that's another part of why I would like to do the reverse diet a bit longer. Let's see, the next comment was from Best Lobjaw Gamer 348. Again, encouraging me to take zinc and magnesium. He's saying that it can double or even triple your test levels, but you have to take them at different times of day. Also, to make sure get a glycinate type. I am also on a magnesium supplement I started a couple weeks ago. This is from Perk, and it's a elemental magnesium. So I'm taking a double dose of this for a total of 220 milligrams of elemental magnesium. I did used to take biglycinate. However, through looking into ionization and the differences between elemental and non-elemental supplements, I decided to switch over to a ionized elemental magnesium. And I am taking the zinc and the magnesium at separate times. However, I hadn't really looked into that research-wise. That ended up being a byproduct of I started taking them both before bedtime and came to find out that the zinc was actually waking me up early. So I was waking up at about 3:30 in the morning until I cut that zinc back out and put it at a different time of the day. In relation to the supplements, I'm also going to be taking a advanced testosterone support from Thorne Research. This is a Shilajit product that also has ashwagandha and a little bit more zinc in it. I will not be taking more than 40 milligrams of zinc a day for anybody that is aware of the possible diminishing returns or negative effects when you overdo zinc supplementation. And the final part of that supplement stack is creatine, just cheap creatine monohydrate. I will be taking 10 grams of this a day. I don't seem to respond to 5 grams very much. And on top of that, there's also evidence out there to support that there's cognitive benefits at 10 grams a day. So perhaps I'll gain something from that. In relation to the rest of the plan and what I'm going to be doing moving forward, it's really heavy on the exercise part of it, specifically strength training. I'm not really looking to get into like hypertrophy work at the moment, at least. I really don't see this as like an attempt for vanity things as far as bigger muscles or looking better goes. I would definitely like to get trimmer, lose a lot of the body fat. However, I do think that I'll probably still end up being probably 260, 270 pounds by the end of my journey. I'm a pretty large guy. Hold it a bit better than other people, specifically probably due to genetics. So right now, floating around 310. The plan, like I said earlier, is to reverse diet up as much as I can to about 5K calories. I'd like to cut roughly 20 to 30 pounds and then come back out of that into a surplus again so that I don't send that deficit signal for too long. I know that that can also hamper hormone production. So kind of playing that fine-tuned game of calories in, calories out, sending the right signals for my hormones, but also while trying to lose body fat well enough to improve my hormones and then also gain muscle in order to send proper signals as well. So it's definitely going to be a bit tricky and navigating all that. Hence why in the original video I said 90 to 180 days. Could even possibly go further than that, trying to do this naturally before really entertaining hormone replacement therapy. And it's really about it outside of improving my sleep, improving my diet, which my diet is pretty much entirely no processed foods, super high protein. So at 310 pounds, I'm eating roughly 320 grams of protein a day right now, sitting at 45 to 4,700 calories, like 450 grams of carbohydrates, and can't remember exactly right this moment, but somewhere around 200 grams of fat. So that's a bit to take in, but I have a pretty healthy appetite, so it's not too hard. And I'm glad for that because I'm going to be trying to push it roughly another 500 calories before starting a deficit. So if you have any questions about my diet or my sleep or my exercise, I would love to talk about them more. The exercise portion of it, I will be getting a bit more in depth on, I think, at some point. As far as maybe some videos showing my daily deadlift routine, or possibly some of the full workouts, or maybe just my compound movements, because I'm really going to be focusing those compound movements. So if people have interest in seeing that stuff, I'll probably be posting a bit of that. But really, I just want to create some more accountability for myself, and work on really like dialing in a routine that keeps me on track and helps this whole thing be successful. So thank you to Robert. Thank you to Best Gamer. And thank you to everyone else that interacted and subscribed to the channel after that first video. I really look forward to talking to you guys more and just seeing where this goes. Freedom out. We'll talk to you later.